What's going on, everybody, and welcome to SBC Radio today. We're talking baseball. Yesterday we talked football, a little Mac Jones, a little wide receivers, and today we're talking baseball, the NL East. It's one of the tightest divisions in the league, and let's go to Justin. Who will take the crown in the NL East?
You know, obviously NL East, this entire year really, it's been only separated by maybe a maximum of 5 games. The Atlanta Braves have worked their way back. They started off very low in the division, a very slow start, which is really unexpected with the talent they have in that team. They moved up, and they're now a game and a half above Philly. Right now, that league is definitely going to roll. You know, offense is much more prominent in the NL League than it used to be, and the Braves are really equipped to handle that. Ronald Pena, Ozzie Albies, Freddie Freeman, and that pitching staff is not half bad. I really think that this team is poised to make a run, not just for the NL East, but maybe for a title.
How about you, Jacob?
Well, I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Phillies. You still have Bryce Harper. Zach Wheeler has been amazing this year. I know Zach Eflin's hurt now, but you're going to get him back at some point. Rhys Hoskins is going to come off the IL eventually. Sir Anthony Dominguez, one of our top relievers, is going to come back in September at some point. And the Phillies, they have a very good offense. I know their bullpen is very sketchy, and the pitching has been up and down besides Zach Wheeler. But I think they are going to find a way, because they find ways to win games, and they are very good at home. They have a very easy schedule. Like coming up, they have 4 games against the Diamondbacks. Their schedule is very, very, very easy. The Mets, I think they're pretty much done. And the Braves, look, Acuna's out for the year. Like, that's a big loss. And I know Freeman's picking it up, and I just don't think their pitching's good enough. I think the Phillies have the best starting pitching. I think their offense is up there. And the bullpen, I know it's not great, but the Braves don't exactly have a great bullpen either. So I'm going to take the Phillies to find a way to win this division.
You know, I agree with you in the fact that starting pitching is very important, especially near the postseason. But you know, it only really matters when you are playing a team like the Diamondbacks, who have the worst offense in the league. Honestly, I wouldn't even take that as a valid excuse right now. The Phillies are right now maybe making excuses. This offense is good, but it's never really been more than that. This roster on paper is very, very good, but I really don't want this to turn out like another Yankee season. And the Phillies, again, Bryce Harper, Gene Segura, J.C. Realmuto, Rhys Hoskins, all great hitters. They have not lived up to hype. Have not lived up to the hype, all of them, collectively. So the Phillies they're close, they're not close enough.
All right, that makes sense. I just want to throw it to one last topic, or one last subtopic here within our NL East discussion. The New York Mets, we see them. They're currently in a back-to-back series with the Dodgers. Then they go to the Giants. Then they go to the Dodgers again. And to top that, the Giants again. They're going to be on the road for 14 straight games. It's going to be a very tough stretch. The Mets, what do you see them looking like by the end of the season?
All right, look. As a Mets fan, it pains me to say. I want to be as real as possible. The Mets are a win-now team. It happened since the beginning of the season when they got Lindor. They traded for Baez at the deadline. They need more talent. And right now, injuries have plagued them. Starting pitching has been depleted. But this is not their year. It's clearly not their year. They need to regroup and revamp everything. Fire Luis Rojas, get a new manager. This front office is not really doing a great job right now. I think that the Mets will just regroup, and if they're healthy next year, they'll win their division and maybe even this World Series.
All right, to finish off, what do you think the Nationals ought to do in the offseason to get back into this conversation this time next year?
Well, I mean, the only thing I think you can really do is maybe sell off some more pieces besides Juan Soto. Juan Soto you have to keep. I'd almost say try to extend him for as long as possible in the offseason. I mean, look, if you lose him, that's going to set your franchise back years. Because he's a guy who, for the next 15 years, is going to be a perennial MVP candidate, is going to be one of the best hitters in baseball, and I believe will be in the Hall of Fame someday.
Wow. That's big talk. That's SBC Radio. Thank you for listening, and I will see everybody later tomorrow for some more sports news, updates, and analysis from your host, Luke Brown, Justin Bergerman, and Jacob Corcoran. I'm your host, Luke Brown. Thanks for listening to SBC Radio.